Hello everyone, and welcome to GTRT's Blancpain, whatever, round 5 in the group 3s at Mt Panorama. So you just joined the video here in quali lap. And yeah, so I'm just gonna run it through really. Just coming into the tricky part of the track now. I was very quick through this part. This is where my car made up all of its time really. It's very slow on the straights, but up through here, along the hill and down the hill, this car was unbelievable. So just trying to keep it tidy out of the walls. The car felt good. Going purple there, ahead of Raymond's time at the moment. Go a bit wide into the right and in the left. Got a bit compromised, but it was okay. And coming down here, the car sort of lifts off the road as you go into the braking zone, so you need to brake a bit earlier than normal. And coming down the main back straight, I'd have hoped to be in Squint's slipstream, so it'll pull me along a bit, but there you go. 5 tenths up now. Looking like a 58, high 58. Into the chicane, keep it together nice and tidy. Down towards the last one, the brake, just a red and white bit on the left to split the pit lane. It goes off the screen. Come across to the line to a 158.8. And at the end, Squint just pips me off. So here we are on the grid. Squint, myself, Roman is covering for Jason in this one, in the Porsche again. So, and away we go. My start's not too bad, but Ginger behind, he gets an amazing start. Sort of goes in between me and Roman. Temporarily gets into second, but goes a bit wide, so I take that right back. A lot of cars here. All red, barely tidy. Squint sort of gets away quickly. Everyone will sort of, yeah, they group side by side. So Roman trying to keep tabs of me, everybody, I just can't see anybody, it's just too quick for me, this camera. So into the hill section. I'm just going to go on board with myself now. I'm just going to watch how quickly I can gain Squint here. And well, this race also doesn't go very well for me, but the first 2 laps somehow were very okay. But the car felt weird. It's like my setup reset itself into the race. And I just couldn't get a grip with it. So there you go, see I sort of gained a lot of time through that bit. Right, I'm near enough to the back of him, but now coming onto the straight, I whack my fuel mode up into 1. Or I try and keep it in 2 for a minute because I thought, oh, slipstream would keep me along, but it sort of doesn't. And then looking at the gaps opening to Squints, Roman's just catching like nothing. I need to try and save fuel really. I want to try and get, I think I was trying to do 10 lap stints or 9 laps, but it doesn't really happen. You'll see in a short while. So Roman's caught up to the back of me pretty quickly. It's probably might get past me, I think. So do I fight it? Do I don't? I don't know. I'm coming round here. Gap to him. It's already coming down. So I think I'll just stick to the inside. maybe keep it alongside him into the corner, but he just gets the job done so quickly as there's nothing I can do. Dungeon behind now, he's going to be wanting to maybe catch me up and pass me. In the Mustang, another good car in a straight line, as I think Squints had a little moment there. In the right-hander, nothing that would let me and Roman pass him. Now through this bit, I'm like faster than them ahead of me, so I'm now going to be catching them up. And then when I get to the straights, well, along this bit, I'll just get stuck behind them and then onto the straight, and then they'll just pull away. There's nothing I could do. So watch here again, coming down the downhill. So much time, and I just gain it. Look, right onto the back of them already now. And then just down here, round here, and then watch that gap. And Roman goes for the overtake and actually takes the lead from Squints. Coming down here, Dungeon sort of made some ground on me, and he's looking for a move. Cover the inside, goes to the left, and then I stupidly lose control of my car. I get a bit of a twitch and I correct it, and then I get on the curb and it just twitches again. And not once in my practicing did I have a twitch through that bit, and then I get whacked at the rear. Who was that? B Ward. Oh, don't tell me this game. So B Ward, oh look, I'm ghosted, and then as soon as he gets near me, I unghost. This bloody game is trolling us. And I felt so bad for this, like, just screwed B Ward up. He was doing well. So I let him go back in front. So I'm obviously going to have to come around to the pits now. I've got a load of damage, engine damage, left, front, right, rear, left, front, right, I don't know, fucking damage everywhere. Shandor, yeah, he comes past me there, I'll let him go. So me and B Ward are probably the first two guys to pit. Lap 3. I've accidentally left my my outfit that I was using, or I made for the Nations Cup on the day after this race. I accidentally left them active, so I'm in my McLaren suit. So lap 7, we've got Roman and Squints and Dungeon. Ginge a bit further behind, and Cheesehead a bit further behind, and Shandor again a bit further, and Stefan and me, I just came up behind him. Coming down here, goes a bit wide, so I sort of go at the inside, and I come around here, and hit the wall, get damage. This race wasn't really good for me. I was having a tough time with this one, honestly. I don't know why. Well, like I said, the setup of the car just reset itself. Oh well, just gonna have to get on with it, I thought, when I was driving. So, up at 7th, go a bit wide now on grass. Keep it going. Cheesehead in the pits, I don't know if I'm able to get past him. Stefan has been taken by B Ward. As we look here, Gobby's getting lapped, he's in the wall there. So Roman, a nice lead. So yeah, this is on, Cheesehead had just come out of the pits this lap then, so I'm onto the back of him pretty much now. Coming in here, not here. But I'm catching up through the corner bits, and then he just pulls away on the straights. Shandor doing a great job in 5th. My fellow Nissan driver, section 8, 10th, Big Rick 11th. Roman on lap 8 pits. Squints does not, and I think Dungeon does as well, pit. Might be trying to undercut on Squints there, Dungeon will be. Ginge also comes in that lap, and then here we are, lap 8. Cheesehead goes in the corner a bit deeper. I thought he was going to go off the track, so I decided to try and make a move. Then he sort of just finds a load of grip, comes back on, and well, I go into the side of him, and then yeah, I get hit off. I think he's waiting for me, like it was his fault, but I think it was my fault. I shouldn't have really made the move. And then I get on the throttle, even the slightest, and it just spins me off. Big Rick passes me out. I think I just, yeah, I come into the pits. Might as well just get this damage fixed again and just stick on some new tyres and just go for it. So lap 9, Squints comes in. Roman come around the first corner. He's back in the lead. Dungeon coming around now. Is he going to be able to jump Squints? Turn 1. Where is he? There he is. He's coming out. Ah, he hasn't quite done it. He's definitely closed the gap though. So on to lap 12. I've obviously pitted a few laps ago because of that on lap 8. So I'm just catching back up with Stefan. Let's go a bit wide. Ooh, keep it together. And Cheesehead as well, just ahead. So no place I can really overtake here. I'm just going to stick in behind and follow the BMW. I must say, Stefan did a great job this race as he just hits the wall and I managed to get past him there. So he's in my slipstream, so he's gaining. But I think he backs out of it. Yeah, see, he's backing out. He's not going back. He knows I'm faster through the other part of the lap. It's very kind of him, I assume. I suppose even. So looking ahead, we've got Cheesehead. Just under 2 seconds now to ahead of me, and then Shandor 7th. And about another 2 seconds ahead of Cheesehead there. So on to lap 13. Now if you watch, or come around here, go a bit wide, and spin off. Hit the grass, just a tiny bit, as you'll see here. Get on the throttle, and yeah, spins me right around into the wall. More damage, and literally I've just passed the pits, and here's Roman now coming to lap me. That was a depressing sight, getting lapped. So I'm going to have to limp it around the entire lap. Who we got coming up behind there? That was Dungeon or Squints? I couldn't quite see. I get passed by Big Rick again. So into the pits. Oh, lap 14, we've got section 8 here in the wall. Let's take a look. Going down in the downhill section. Bit wide, lost it. Oh, that's a nasty place to lose it. It's very easily done. B-Ward just behind him. Does he get close? Not quite. He's about 5 seconds down. Section 8 go through the hairpin onto the main straight, and then B-Ward just in the same camera shot. Lap 15 here. Roman's got a nice lead, but Dungeon has got past Squints. There's Roman again. Shandor and Cheesehead very close now. So, and the gap to Big Rick is 31 seconds. Section 8 pits in P8. So I'm kind of on my own, really. And then I hit the wall. Ever so slightly, get some damage again. Really wasn't going well. So lap 16 or 17, no, lap 16 for leaders. Dungeon, well, Squints has pitted a lap before, so Dungeon came in the lap after. He's just lost out on Squid, so Squint's done the undercut on Dungeon. Dungeon's going to be one to get back at him, I assume. There he is. Not too far behind. We've got Ginge in the pits. In P4. Oh, we've got Gobby here. Stationary. Oh, he's going again. Trying to find his right gear, I assume. And myself. There's Big Rick. Just come downhill a bit. As here. We skipped ahead a few laps now onto lap 19. I've got that gap to Big Rick. So right down to 3 seconds. And I think I get a penalty back there, but I literally got that corner so perfect I actually cut the track on that little dip corner. I don't know how I did that. The one time I got it perfect. Don't know, Big Rick. Here he is, just ahead, the red Porsche. Can I possibly get him the next lap? I should think so. Coming down to the end of the straight into the chicane. Hit the curb, unsettles the car, and get a big tank slapper on and just lose it. Here we are again. Over the bump, unsettles the car, and she's gone into the gravel. Yeah, I think I was just pushing myself too much to try and gain some time. I just obviously no way I was going to win, I know that, but at least gain some time on some of the midfield runners, but it didn't really happen. Section 8 here on lap 20, hits the grass, has a little spin into the chicane. Waits for it to come round and then gets going again. Roman comes through. Does section 8 pit? I believe so, yes he does. Oh, on the grass again. Oh, he's lost it into the pit lane. Oh, dearie me. Here comes Stefan now, on the left there's passed him for position, so Stefan's got up to 6th. Out come the pit crew, all ready for him. There he is. And Cheesehead also now in the pits. Waiting for the Viper. Who we got there? I think that was Gobby just pitting off to the side. Yes, it was. Am I able to jump Cheesehead and Big Rick? Let's have a look here. Coming down to the first corner. He's just coming out now. There he is. Just ahead of me. I got Big Rick, so I'm up into 10th. Oh, hey. Will I be able to pass Cheesehead anytime soon? Well, not yet, because he's just going to pull away on the straight. But now, this is where my car comes into its own on the hilly section of the circuit. As it gets a bit wide, I have to sort of keep back. So much more trust in my car. I should think along here. I think he's a bit scoring, he's a bit all over the shot. So he's dabbing on the brakes there. I'm not needing to do that. And coming down here, he sort of stays to the right, so I sort of go for the gap and take that position away from him. So watch out off the offboard. Good move down inside. Gave the space, I gave him space. No contact. All good stuff. But now, coming down to the straight, he might get back at me. Lap 23 for Roman. He's got a nice big lead over Dungeon, and Squint is pitting again. He's got a bit of damage. Oh, he's also got no fuel. Shandel. Next car ahead of me now, about 10 seconds down, and Squints comes out just ahead of me here. So I obviously just let him go in front. I get in a slipstream. Get a free speed, so I was hoping he would go along the hill section at the top quite well, so I just thought I'll stick with him. Coming into here, he was very wide on those new cold tyres, and I just send it up the inside. And now I'm being given the blue flag, but I'm thinking, well, I'm faster along here, so I'm not gonna give up. So I'm gonna shoot along here ahead of him. Roman in the lead is now pitting. Squints gets more damage. Literally just come out the pits. Here we are, Roman just pitting, fitting up now. Dungeon also coming into the pits. And Stefan also. Ooh. What was going on there? I think Chandel was going very slow, so I thought, okay, let's go to the left here, so I sort of go to the right, and he sort of goes to the right, so I go to the left, and he sort of just starts coming over to the left. I'm like, well, what are you doing? Oh, I have to go on grass. He sees me at the last second. Yeah, it's a bit of a heart in the mouth moment. Sort of had the door open, so I thought, okay. And he sort of closed it as I get a bit of a slide on through the chicane. Oh, yeah, and then he sees me and he sort of veers off to the right. But it was alright. So lap 23 for myself now. I think the leaders are like a couple laps ahead of me, so I'm like lap 25. At this point I'm just trying to gain on some people. I think Shandor wasn't too far ahead. Yeah, there he is, next car literally ahead of me, so 5 seconds maybe. Just see him in the distance. The white car, there he is. And whiz it forward a bit. And coming into turn 1 here, he's done exactly what I did a few laps ago, just got on the grass and went straight to the inside wall. Yeah, a bit too wide on the grass, yep, on the throttle, and spun him round. And I come through to take 9th. So, a few laps later, Cheesehead just come out the pits, just ahead of me. So, maybe a potential 8th place for me here. So we've only got about 6 minutes left in the race now, looking from the timer on the bottom left. So maybe 3 laps, I believe, 3 or 2, probably 3. Yeah, so he's 2.5 seconds ahead. Well, he was, now it's gone under a second already, because this car is just OP through here. So just watch that split gap come down and down and down. So go cut the inside curb and it chucks my car to the outside wall. Damage on it really affecting me. It goes a bit wide, spins, and oh, I hit him, but that was only a result because he was spinning, so I didn't feel the need that I should have waited there because he was already gone by that point, and he just happened to, or I happened to be there as he was about to hit the wall, so no harm done. No, he's got a lot of damage, so he's gonna have to pit again potentially. Next car ahead is Stefan in 7th in the Beamer. I couldn't really catch him, I don't think. Timer going down. This is the last closing few laps now. Gap staying around 21 seconds. There's nothing I can do. He gets away on the straights and then through the hill section I catch up a bit. But it's not enough to catch him as we're coming around towards the final lap now here. So timer is just over 40 seconds and I crossed the line, so it says our last lap now, or will be. Stefan 17 seconds ahead, Cheesehead just under half a minute behind. It's got to bring it home really in 8th place, not the greatest position I would have hoped for. Here's Roman coming through the final parts of the laps. Big Rick just behind. Now will Roman be able to get another lap in, or is this it? And I think he just get across the line just before Big Rick, and Big Rick is the first car to finish in 10th place, so well done to you, sir. Next across the line we've got Ginge, and I can't quite see who else. It's like Shandor, because I've got it ready. You'll probably not know it's Dungeon. And then Shandor, there he is. 11th, I believe it was, section 8 and 6th. Next is Squints in 3rd. Here he comes. Nicely done. Next we have Stefan in 7th. Great drive from you, sir. Myself in 8th here. Coming up towards the line now. Pretty disappointed really with that. Cheesehead, 9th. Probably due to me, he's down here with that few incidents we had. So I do apologise. B Ward in 4th, nice drive. Even after our little collision we had, you did a good recovery there. Gobby rounding up the rear, and we just saw Roman then, obviously in 1st. So the results are here. Roman, and then Dungeon Squints, B Ward, Ginger, Section 8, Stefan, myself, Cheesehead, Big Rick, Shandle, and Gobby at the rear. So now looking at standings, Squints has completely run, or is running away with this one. Jason's now close behind me, with having Roman driving for him in that race. So, and also Dungeon also close behind. B Ward's even close now as well. So it's all close through some sections there. And that's it for this one. We'll catch you next time. Mt Panorama in the group, not Mt Panorama, Monza in the group 4s. So see you then. Take care. Goodbye.